Okay, good morning, everyone. Let's get right into the stock market technical analysis. I'm going to go through what I'm seeing in the charts and give you guys my thoughts on where the market's heading. We're going to look at some individual trade ideas, and then we'll wrap up. One thing, guys, if you're not part of the private member group, I think you're missing out on a lot of what I'm offering on this channel. Again, I've been in there this morning giving everyone kind of my thoughts and trade ideas on where I thought the market was going to go. At least as of this morning. So far, we've called it pretty much 100% right. So if you're not in the private group, I think you're going to get a lot of value from that. Now, it's not free, but I'm only charging $5 a month, basically. It's pretty much the lowest price that, I think made sense. So join up. Link in the description below to join that, or there should be a join button. They just don't have that join button if you're on an iPhone because Apple is lock and key. So they don't have that. But link in the description below if you want to join that, and you're going to get additional market insights. Just ask the current members if they're finding value in that private membership. Also, if you're interested in kind of learning this as a skill set and not just, really following along with my videos or what I'm kind of saying in the private group, I think it's really important to take the technical analysis course. That's going to give you that's really going to give you an understanding of how to deconstruct charts to find trade ideas and how to really look at charts to give you, a good probability on where the price action's likely going to go. Okay, it helps manage risk. I have a course on that or a video on that, and really, it's kind of all the tools that are used to find these trade ideas and to manage the risk with these trade ideas. Link in the description below on that one. Check it out. I think there's a ton of value there. All right, let's get into the charts and we will see where we're going. So, all right. So today, in the private group, I basically told everyone I thought we were going to sell down. We gapped down this morning, so I thought we would sell down to about 275, 276. I had it marked at 276. We hit a low of 275.40. Okay, and then the buyer stepped in. So in that private group, I mentioned to everyone as we started to hit this support level that I was reversing my short positions and going long for a rally up to 286. All right, and that's the current trade plan right now. So again, if you're in that private group, you would have gotten that insight this morning and probably been able to take an actionable trade. And that trade would have paid for the private group for the entire year already. So again, I think it's kind of a no-brainer. But anyways, look, we sell down. This is what I thought the trading plan would be. We sell down, we hit support, we rally, and then we're going to bounce up to 286. All right. So as of right now, that's my trading plan. I'm looking for 286 to be the final stop in this rally. Okay. So I'm looking to probably go fully short right there at that level. And then we will look for a move down to those targets. We could go a little higher. One thing is we're trading right now off this bullish falling wedge pattern, and you take the wedge, kind of the widest part of the wedge is what you do. Mark it out like that, and then you can go like that. And there's different theories, I think, where you mark out the wedge. I've seen it where they do the target, the projected target like that, where you break out of the wedge. And then I've also seen it where you take kind of the back test of the wedge. The point being is 286 is a good level of resistance. We could rally potentially up to about 291.50. This is the zone of resistance where I'm likely going to start building a short position. Now we could carry through here but again, I think this is where we get stopped, where we stop on this rally. Okay, and that's it. That's all I got on triple Qs right now. So we're in rally mode, and we'll continue to watch that. Now, as with let's look at gold real quick. So gold, and I talked about this yesterday. Gold is in a downtrend on this daily chart. We've got kind of resistance right here, all right? And yesterday we ran right into that resistance, and today we're getting that pullback. And that's it. I think gold could easily come back down to 1680, but I think that's the buy zone. Looks like that should hold, and then we'll probably rally and break out of this downtrend. Okay, so that's what I'm watching for. That's the trading plan. We don't have to pull back to 1680. We could just break out, but I am looking for the breakout. one of the reasons why bullish divergence on the daily right here on both momentum indicators. It's telling me that we're likely going to break out and reverse trend, but we need to see that breakout. So as of right now, pullbacks in gold and the gold miners to me look like buying opportunities, areas that we can go long on. So that's how I'm treating that. And then if you look at GDX, the miners, again, the miners look like they're in an uptrend. So I'm buying pullbacks in the miners. I bought Barrick and Newmont back today after I closed those out yesterday. The reason why I closed them out yesterday, again, going back to gold bullion ran right into resistance. So it made sense that we would at least have a pullback today or over the next few days, which I'm viewing as a buying opportunity. So again, I bought Newmont back again today. And so far, I'm not the only one. You can see, look at that wick. It gapped down and they've been buying it all morning, basically. Okay, so that's how I'm viewing the miners right now. And then silver. Silver had a massive run. But as far as I can tell on silver, this is silver futures. This is kind of the all-time highs, right? Oh, not the all-time highs, but the recent highs on this daily chart. Resistance, 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 resistance. We chopped through it a little bit right here, but you can see we're still getting reactions on that level. We've had a lot of reactions on that downtrend line, and we ran right into it yesterday and got another reaction. So this trend line to me seems very valid. We do have bullish divergence here on the daily. So this was your last divergent low right there. And we rallied right into the resistance line. So there's some support, it looks like, right here where we, right there. Support right now is about $20, 20.04. And we got this trend line to watch. So again, I'm thinking we're going to break out to the upside, but we could kind of flag out here for a little bit and then maybe break out. So dips, I'm buying dips on the miners. That's kind of how I'm playing it. All right, individual trade ideas. All right, so for solar, again, everything in this channel is literally me just reading the charts and telling you what I see in the charts. I'm not giving financial advice. I'm not giving you guys, telling you what to do. I can tell you what I do and how I see a chart, but that's it. All right, first solar. On this one, again, we've just been watching this trend line here as resistance. All right, we've got lots of reactions here. So as I zoom in kind of to the most recent price action, we've been chopping sideways right there, really going nowhere. Guys, when nothing, and I have people asking me every single day, what are you doing on first solar? Look, when nothing changes on the chart, I don't do anything, all right? I stick with my original trading plan. If you don't know what to do, or if you're worried about it when you gyrate or up and down on this with this price action, one, you're probably too heavy in the trade and you can't emotionally take the swings. That's one thing. Two, you probably haven't taken my technical analysis course, so you're lost basically. Help yourself get unlost. Take the course. I think there's some value there on that. And yeah, I mean, that's it. It's all about managing risk. We don't know exactly where things are going to go, but the price action right here, look, yesterday we popped, made a new high, okay? And, if you're short, you're taking on some losses there, but at the end of the day, when I look at this, I still saw negative divergence, all right? There it is on the hourly chart, and the daily. Sorry, we're on the daily. This high was a divergent high, which had a higher probability of being a false breakout or a failure, all right? So some people say, well, isn't this a bull flag? Yeah, it takes the pattern of a bull flag, but the bull flag has negative divergence. I don't trust any bull flag pattern with negative divergence. And sure enough, if you took that as a breakout, you're underwater today. This thing's down 6% and should go lower, okay? I'm seeing this still coming down and filling our gap. So as long as this continues to look technically set up, I'm sticking with the trade. Okay, that's it on that one. And then run. Again, this has been a short trade. We liked it. I like a lot of things about this chart for a short trade. One, you got a downtrend line to watch. All right, there's another reaction. Two, we had a pop above the downtrend line that came with negative divergence, all right, with a high probability of being a false breakout. Three, it was a false breakout, and we're back down trading lower and kind of flagging out, bear flagging. So, and the target, we're almost to the target, to be honest. The target I have right now is about 24.30. We've only got another 12.5% more to go to get to the target. So I like it. Staying with the trade. Tesla. Okay, so Tesla is going to probably trade pretty correlated to the triple Qs. So if we're going to get a bounce in triple Qs, if I'm right on that, you're probably going to get a bounce in Tesla. I pointed that out in my private member group, and so far we have been bouncing. We also have, I was looking for some sort of a support level, and I kind of found this one this morning right here from this spike, this kind of big reaction candle right there. And I can see lots of kind of pivots right in this big mess of candles. I can see how basically we had lots of pivots around this level of 234.30, and so far today that's where we've held. So I think we've hit support. We'll probably get a bounce rally here. Looking to obviously sell a rip on this one and short into rallies, but I did take some profit on it and looking to probably get short on, you know, bounces. Maybe we gap fill or anywhere up to this 258 area. We could bounce like that, and I probably want to short into that right there. So that's all I have on Tesla. And again, Tesla, the target, the longer term target at least, is still down here at 183.80, okay? On the daily chart, we got lots of support right there. We should get a bounce there, okay? And if that breaks, we're going a lot lower in Tesla. Tesla has the potential to go a lot lower, so by no means am I just married to the fact that this has to be support. I just figured we'd probably get a bounce there, and you know, until I see that level go, then you know I'm sticking with that. So that's it on Tesla. Okay, let's look at the bonds. TLT again. Look at this. This is the reason why I think we get more downside. I mean, the long bond is continuing to trend downward. No reversal in sight. So as pressure continues to get put on rates, you know, as rates are rising, that puts pressure on tech stocks, you know, primarily, you know, a lot of tech stocks, because tech is priced basically, you know, rates have a big impact on those growth stocks. Now, we do have bullish divergence on TLT, so I think we are going to get a breakout to the upside and rates should come down, but we don't have it yet. So, you know, kind of mixed signals. Again, the Qs can rally up to that 286 level while this kind of chops around for a little bit, and then maybe we can make a new low and then Qs can drop. So just because we're seeing some bullish divergence right here doesn't mean that this is going to rally now and Qs, you know, it's all about timing. So we just trade the charts as we see it. As of right now, this is heading down still. I don't see any change here. Oil stocks look interesting. Like ExxonMobil has pretty much gone parabolic over the last few days. You can see it's just exploding to the upside. We are just about to make a divergent high. So a couple things that I have. One, on ExxonMobil, I've got this trend line right here on the daily. We had a breakdown in a sell signal. Looks like a pretty impulsive back test. So I think it's probably objective, in my opinion, to short this thing on a back test of this. And probably a new high. Right here is the former high. It's right there. We'll probably get there today. A move right into that about 101 pretty much. Anything really over 150 will be a new high, and it will be a divergent high as well. You'll see the negative divergence here on the RSI and the PPO as well. So we'll pop up, make a new high, back test this trend line. It's objective to short, all right? Right in there. Makes sense to me. So I'll probably take a stab at that on the short here on ExxonMobil. So that's a new trade idea. And really, that's all I got, guys. So one thing I could ask, if you're new, take the course. I think there's value there. Drop me a thumbs up and let me know how I'm doing in a comment below. I do appreciate that. I'll catch you guys on the next one.